guy's confidence?
Well, I mean, that's like I just told him. I mean, it's huge after getting beat Friday night the way we got beat in 15 innings. It would have been real easy to come back and lay down for 2 games after that bitter disappointment that we had. But to come back and win yesterday in the fashion we did, and Brad going the entire distance and come out today and win going away on Sunday, it's got to do wonders for our team's confidence.
And you know that 7-run inning, that's sort of, I guess, unexpected against Texas's pitching.
Well, it is, and I mean, it's like anything, and you tell our guys, I mean, once you start getting on a little bit of a roll, I mean, I don't care what team you're playing against, they're going to be affected by it, and I mean, that's as good a pitching as you're going to see in the country right there, and then you know, you get into their bullpen a little bit more, and you face different people, and pressure on the road is different, and so, yeah, I mean, you know, everybody's mortal out there when the game starts to go sideways a little bit, unless you got that great guy on the mound that can stop it himself.
You kind of, beginning of the game started looking like a replay of the last 2 nights as far as offensive production, and then it seemed like you went out and talked to the umpire and everything turned around. What was the changing point?
You know what, I thought that Cole Green was really good early, and we were kind of tentative. I think they punched us in the mouth in the first inning. They doubled on the first guy, and then they singled, and then we had a chance to get out of it, and we didn't get out of it. We threw a ball away at first, and I thought it kind of stunned us a little bit. And then Cole Green was really good, and then I thought that one of the biggest things when they threw at Devin, you know, and it kind of woke us up a little bit, and I had Coach Jones get the hitters together before we started that first inning we scored, and I said, hey, I don't care what you tell them, but we got to do something different. We got to change it up a little bit different, but I think probably one of the biggest things was, you know, the fact that they threw at him and kind of woke us up a little bit.
Talked about Randy and how he came in and sort of shut Texas down.
Well, you know what, and he's still not 100%. He's probably about 85% of what he normally could be, but we've seen what he can do in the past, and you know, we kind of got that lead, and then it's freezing out here,
mm-hmm.
and I mean, the longer you sit out here, and when you go out and you have to sit or stand out there for 7 runs in that inning out there, and you got to come back, it's pretty tough to come back in and hit after you've done that, and that was big on our offensive side, and then Randy just went out there and pretty much threw strikes.
Do you think that kind of played to your advantage as far as y'all having to practice in this cold for, what, 2 months now, 3 months now? And you talked about a little bit of media day, how no matter what, you're going to try and get out and practice if you can.
You know what, I think it probably does. I mean, I looked, you know, the first thing that one of the guys asked me or talked to me about yesterday was it was 86 degrees in Austin yesterday, and I got to tell you, I looked to see what it was in Austin yesterday too. Just, I mean, it was cold yesterday, and it was drizzly and nasty, and today I just looked, it's 42, and the wind chill's about 35, and so, yeah, I mean, I mean, you still got to play, and I think once your adrenaline gets going, you're going to play, but once it starts to go sideways, and you, like I said, you stand out there a while, then it really stinks to be out there.
Thanks for
Thanks.